Emotional intelligence, written and published by the Voice Library 1248, is crucial in our modern, fast-paced society. Emotional intelligence involves the recognition, understanding, and management of one's own emotions, as well as the ability to empathize with and effectively respond to the emotions of others. This skill set has wide-ranging implications in both personal and professional life, impacting the quality of our relationships, our decision-making abilities, and our overall success and well-being. Emotional intelligence, Unlocking Your Emotional Intelligence Potential, is a guide that aims to assist you in enhancing and refining your emotional intelligence. This book provides practical lessons and insights to help you effectively navigate the complexities of emotions in different areas of your life. In this book, you will delve into important ideas like assertive communication, active listening, self-awareness, empathy, forgiveness, healing from past trauma, approachability, positive attitude, open-mindedness, and the ability to receive constructive criticism. By acquiring these skills, you can tap into your complete potential and develop a profound comprehension of yourself and those around you. This book offers valuable insights and practical advice to help you enhance your personal relationships, leadership skills, and overall sense of well-being. It provides the knowledge and guidance necessary to tap into the power of emotional intelligence. As you start this transformative journey, keep in mind that developing emotional intelligence is an ongoing process of self-discovery and growth. By dedicating yourself and putting in effort, you can develop the skills to handle life's obstacles with more strength, understanding, and insight. Lesson 1. Use assertive communication style. Once upon a time, there was a young girl named Daisy who found it challenging to comprehend and form relationships with others. She frequently encountered disagreements with her friends and family, and she had a sense that nobody genuinely comprehended her. Daisy recognized the need for a change and made the decision to embark on a journey of developing her emotional intelligence. One day, Daisy encountered a wise old mentor who taught her about the importance of active listening. The mentor emphasized the importance of active listening in fostering empathy, understanding, and stronger relationships. Fascinated, Daisy dedicated herself to becoming proficient in this skill. She started by honing her active listening skills in her everyday interactions. Daisy made a conscious effort to fully engage with the person speaking rather than just waiting for her turn to speak. She made sure to maintain eye contact, nodding to indicate her understanding and refraining from interrupting or giving unsolicited advice. Daisy began to observe a shift in her interactions. As she honed her active listening skills, her friends and family started to feel more comfortable expressing their thoughts and emotions, knowing that she would listen without judgment. Daisy discovered that by fostering a welcoming and encouraging environment for others to share their thoughts and feelings, she was able to forge stronger and more significant bonds. A difficult situation arose when Daisy's best friend Emma approached her in tears, sharing that she was being bullied at school. In the past, Daisy may have disregarded Emma's emotions or attempted to resolve the issue on her own. However, with her improved active listening skills, Daisy decided to try a different approach. She sat with Emma, fully focused on her, giving her the space to freely express her emotions without any interruptions. Daisy effectively conveyed her engagement and empathy through nonverbal cues, including nodding and maintaining eye contact. After Emma finished sharing, Daisy took the time to summarize what she had heard, making sure she fully grasped her friend's point of view. Emma experienced a sense of being heard, validated, and supported through this process of active listening. She and Daisy had a straightforward and clear conversation about the situation, and together they came up with possible solutions. Daisy's effective listening skills not only strengthened their friendship, but also empowered Emma to assert herself and stand up for her needs. Daisy noticed that as she continued to practice active listening, it had a positive impact on all of her relationships. She gained a reputation for being a reliable person to confide in and a dependable source of assistance for those in her circle. Her family members noticed a shift in her attitude and remarked on how much more friendly and empathetic she had become. Daisy faced challenges on her journey to develop her emotional intelligence through active listening. There were moments when her attention wavered, and she felt the urge to interject her own thoughts. Nevertheless, she stayed dedicated to her objective and persisted in practicing, even when faced with difficult circumstances. With practice, Daisy effortlessly developed her active listening skills. She discovered that she could handle conflicts better, foster stronger relationships, and cultivate a more positive and supportive atmosphere wherever she went. She became an inspiration for others, motivating them to enhance their emotional intelligence and communication abilities. Daisy's story is a powerful reminder of how important it is to truly listen to others. Through active participation, empathy, and the establishment of a secure environment for open dialogue, we can cultivate more profound and significant connections, promoting enhanced comprehension in all our relationships. We all have the ability to enhance our emotional intelligence and utilize it to make a positive impact in our own lives and the lives of others, just like Daisy. Reflecting on her journey, Daisy discovered that by practicing active listening and developing her emotional intelligence, she experienced profound changes in her relationships and personal growth. She had developed a stronger sense of self-assurance, compassion, and inner strength, enabling her to better comprehend and relate to those around her. Daisy was optimistic about her ongoing journey of personal growth and emotional intelligence, eagerly anticipating the next steps ahead. Effective communication and assertiveness are crucial aspects of emotional intelligence. Assertive communication involves expressing oneself clearly and respectfully while also considering the rights and needs of others. Adopting an assertive communication style can lead to healthier relationships, fewer conflicts, and improved well-being. This article will discuss the significance of assertive communication in improving emotional intelligence and offer practical strategies for incorporating this skill into different areas of life. Assertive communication involves striking a balance between expressing your own needs and respecting the needs of others. It requires asserting oneself and one's convictions while also being receptive to the viewpoints and emotions of others. When communicating assertively, people strive to express their thoughts, feelings, and opinions in a straightforward and sincere way without using aggressive or passive behavior. This approach fosters open and productive dialogue, creating an environment where everyone feels heard and valued. People prioritize expressing their own experiences and emotions rather than assigning blame or making accusations. For instance, instead of using a confrontational tone like, "You always ignore my ideas," it would be more effective to express your feelings by saying, "I feel discouraged when my suggestions are not considered." When people take responsibility for their feelings and experiences, they can effectively communicate their needs without resorting to attacking or criticizing others. This approach encourages people to take personal responsibility and empowers them to express themselves genuinely. One way to achieve this is by avoiding interruptions, refraining from passing judgment, and showing sincere interest in their thoughts and opinions. Through active listening, people demonstrate respect for the thoughts and feelings of others, establishing a solid basis of trust and mutual comprehension. Active listening enables people to acquire valuable information and insights that can guide their own responses and decision-making. Establishing clear boundaries is a crucial element of effective communication and emotional intelligence. It's all about effectively expressing your boundaries and desires in a clear and considerate way. It is important to develop the ability to decline requests when needed. This skill is crucial in safeguarding oneself from being taken advantage of or having personal boundaries crossed. Establishing and maintaining healthy boundaries is crucial for overall well-being and positive relationships. It shows self-respect and self-care, which are important aspects of a balanced life. Instead, it's about communicating honestly and respectfully while remaining open to finding solutions that work for everyone. Being assertive means being open to compromise and negotiation when necessary, recognizing that other people's needs and perspectives are just as important. When people approach communication with a collaborative mindset, it fosters a sense of teamwork and shared goals. This ultimately leads to more productive and satisfying interactions. Mastering an assertive communication style takes time and self-reflection. It's important to pay attention to how we communicate and recognize any tendencies towards passivity or aggression. People can develop confidence and competence in expressing themselves effectively by gradually incorporating assertive techniques into their daily interactions. It's crucial to practice patience and self-compassion while navigating this learning journey, acknowledging that personal development and transformation require time. When people communicate in a clear and respectful manner, it helps to minimize misunderstandings and conflicts in personal and professional relationships. Clear and straightforward communication helps to build trust and create an open environment where others feel heard and appreciated. It also helps people establish clear boundaries, which can prevent burnout and resentment that may occur when constantly putting others' needs before their own. When people express their ideas and concerns clearly and confidently, they can make a more effective contribution to projects and decision-making processes. Effective communication fosters a harmonious work environment where colleagues feel valued and empowered to freely express their thoughts and ideas. When people openly and honestly communicate their needs and feelings, they can develop stronger connections and better understanding with their loved ones. Clear and effective communication also prevents the accumulation of negative feelings and unresolved problems that can harm relationships in the long run. Mastering assertive communication to enhance emotional intelligence is a continuous process that spans a lifetime. It's important to consistently reflect on ourselves, practice regularly, and be dedicated to personal growth. Consistently applying the principles of assertive communication in different areas of life can help people develop a stronger sense of self-awareness, empathy, and resilience. They can effortlessly navigate challenges and conflicts while also fostering stronger, more fulfilling relationships with others. It's worth mentioning that assertive communication doesn't work for everyone the same way. Communication styles may vary depending on different situations and relationships. For instance, assertiveness in a professional setting may have a distinct expression compared to assertiveness in a romantic relationship. When using assertive communication techniques, it's important to take into account the context, cultural norms, and individual differences. Although assertive communication can greatly improve emotional intelligence, it is not a solution for every communication obstacle. There might be situations where some people are not willing or able to participate in a respectful and open conversation. It's crucial to establish boundaries, reach out for support, and prioritize your own well-being and safety in situations like these. Mastering effective communication allows people to confidently navigate the intricacies of human interactions. By regularly practicing and reflecting on oneself, people can develop a better understanding of themselves and those around them, leading to a more emotionally intelligent and satisfying life. Lesson 2. Utilize active listening skills. Active listening is a communication technique that requires complete focus on the speaker, comprehension of their message, and thoughtful responses. Understanding goes beyond just listening to the words. It takes a sincere effort to grasp the emotions, thoughts, and viewpoints behind the message. Engaging in active listening involves showing genuine interest in the speaker and fostering an environment where open and honest communication can thrive. This approach promotes a sense of trust, respect, and a deeper level of understanding between the listener and the speaker. Giving the speaker undivided attention is a key aspect of active listening. Minimizing distractions involves keeping electronic devices out of sight, maintaining eye contact, and using open body language. When people give their full attention to the speaker, it creates a sense of presence and engagement, which makes the speaker feel valued and heard. Full focus enables the listener to notice subtle cues like tone of voice, facial expressions, and body language, which can offer valuable insights into the speaker's emotions and concerns. Another important aspect of active listening involves practicing empathetic listening. Understanding the speaker's perspective and emotions involves adopting a compassionate listening approach. One must put aside personal biases, judgments, and preconceived notions and instead concentrate on the speaker's individual experiences and emotions. Creating a supportive and non-judgmental environment encourages the speaker to freely express themselves with authenticity. Active listening also includes using verbal and non-verbal cues to demonstrate engagement and comprehension. These cues can involve nodding, maintaining eye contact, and using brief verbal affirmations like, "I see," "Go on," or tell me more. These small actions show the speaker that the listener is completely engaged and genuinely interested in their words. In addition, using open-ended questions can prompt the speaker to provide more details about their thoughts and emotions, which helps the listener gain a better grasp of the situation. Interrupting or giving unsolicited advice can be a common challenge when it comes to active listening. Nevertheless, it's important to refrain from offering solutions or opinions without fully grasping the speaker's point of view. Instead, people should try to incorporate the practice of pausing and embracing moments of silence. These pauses allow the speaker to gather their thoughts while also giving the listener a chance to fully understand and digest the information being shared. Through the act of creating a space for reflection and contemplation, people can develop a more profound grasp of the speaker's needs and concerns. Reflective listening is a valuable technique to have in your active listening toolkit. Paraphrasing or summarizing the speaker's message is important to ensure accurate understanding and show that the listener has been attentive. Reiterating important points or acknowledging the speaker's emotions can help validate their experiences and demonstrate active listening. This technique is designed to enhance clarity and minimize any potential confusion or misinterpretation. Through active participation in the listening process, people can broaden their knowledge, gain fresh perspectives, and cultivate a more comprehensive grasp of intricate matters. Listening attentively fosters empathy by enabling people to transcend their own perspectives and forge meaningful connections with others. Developing the skill of active listening can help people improve their emotional intelligence and create deeper, more significant connections with others. It helps people grasp the needs and concerns of their colleagues, clients, and supervisors, resulting in more productive and harmonious working relationships. Active listening is also helpful for problem-solving and conflict resolution because it helps to fully understand different perspectives and find areas of agreement. Organizations can enhance team dynamics, boost employee engagement, and improve overall productivity by promoting active listening. When people fully listen to the thoughts and feelings of loved ones, they show care, respect, and validation. Practicing active listening can be really helpful in resolving conflicts. It enables a better understanding of everyone's point of view and makes it easier to find solutions that work for everyone. Through regular practice of active listening, people can enhance their emotional connections and foster more rewarding and nurturing relationships. It requires intentionally putting aside any distractions, biases, and the urge to speak, and instead directing our attention towards fully comprehending the speaker. One way to get started is by practicing active listening in low-stakes situations, like casual conversations with friends or family members. As people grow more familiar with the techniques, they can gradually incorporate active listening into more difficult or emotionally charged scenarios. It's important to approach the situation with patience, empathy, and an open mind. Nevertheless, the advantages of active listening are much greater than the difficulties. Through regular practice of active listening, people can develop a stronger emotional intelligence, forge deeper connections with others, and effectively navigate complex interpersonal situations. To improve emotional intelligence, it's helpful to work on skills like self-awareness, self-regulation, and social awareness in addition to active listening. Understanding oneself involves recognizing and acknowledging one's emotions, strengths, and limitations, while managing and expressing emotions in a healthy and appropriate manner is known as self-regulation. Understanding social awareness requires the skill to interpret social cues, empathize with others, and navigate social dynamics with ease. By developing these additional skills in addition to active listening, people can enhance their emotional intelligence and improve their communication abilities. To sum up, incorporating active listening skills is a valuable method for enhancing emotional intelligence and fostering deeper, more significant connections. By giving your full attention to the speaker, showing empathy, and using both verbal and nonverbal cues to demonstrate engagement, you can create a welcoming and receptive atmosphere that promotes open and honest communication. By consistently practicing and reflecting on their skills, people can improve their ability to actively listen and become more emotionally intelligent in various personal and professional situations. Understanding the power of active listening allows people to tap into their emotional intelligence and build stronger, more meaningful relationships with others. Lesson 3. Practice self-awareness. Self-awareness is the key. The foundation of emotional intelligence is self-awareness, which is crucial for reaching one's maximum potential. Understanding oneself involves being aware of one's own emotions, thoughts, and behaviors, and how they can affect others. Developing a strong sense of self-awareness allows people to gain valuable insights into their strengths, weaknesses, and triggers. This, in turn, helps them navigate emotional situations with more skill and resilience. Let's delve into the significance of self-awareness in building emotional intelligence and offer practical techniques for developing this crucial skill. It requires a clear and self-reflective examination of oneself, recognizing both strengths and weaknesses, and being aware of how one's behavior impacts others. Having a strong sense of self-awareness allows people to effectively manage their emotions, communicate well, and develop stronger relationships. They are also more likely to make sound decisions because they have a better grasp of their own motivations, values, and goals. Practicing self-awareness has major advantages. It helps us control our emotions. Understanding and identifying our emotions allows us to better manage our reactions and responses. By maintaining self-awareness, people can avoid being overwhelmed by strong emotions and instead approach situations with objectivity, allowing them to respond in a more measured and suitable way. Mastering emotional regulation is essential for effectively managing stress, resolving conflicts, and maintaining a positive outlook when faced with challenges. Through a sincere evaluation of one's abilities, skills, and limitations, people can gain valuable insights to make better decisions regarding their personal and professional growth. They can prioritize utilizing their strengths to reach their goals while also recognizing areas where they may require assistance or additional development. Having a good understanding of oneself is crucial for having realistic expectations, pursuing meaningful goals, and navigating career and life changes with more confidence and clarity. Each person has their own set of experiences, beliefs, and values that influence how they see and evaluate things. By gaining an understanding of these biases, people can question their own thought processes and aim for a more impartial and receptive mindset. This self-reflection helps foster empathy by enabling people to gain a deeper understanding and appreciation for diverse perspectives and experiences. Mindfulness meditation is a helpful strategy for developing self-awareness. Through consistent mindfulness practices, people can develop the ability to observe their thoughts and emotions without any bias, leading to a better comprehension of their inner world. Mindfulness allows people to remain fully engaged in the present moment, which can lead to a reduction in stress levels and an improvement in emotional resilience. It also helps people develop a stronger sense of self-compassion as they learn to be kind and understanding towards themselves. Regularly jotting down thoughts, feelings, and experiences can provide people with valuable insight into their behavioral patterns and emotional triggers. Journaling enables people to reflect on themselves and delve into their inner thoughts and feelings in a secure and supportive environment. Through a careful examination of previous entries, people can recognize patterns, obstacles, and chances for improvement. This allows them to make informed decisions and actively work towards personal growth. It is important to gather feedback from others in order to develop self-awareness. It's important to consider how others perceive our actions and behaviors in addition to reflecting on ourselves. Seeking feedback from trusted people, such as friends, family members, or colleagues, can offer valuable insights into one's strengths, weaknesses, and areas for growth. By actively listening to and considering others' perspectives, people can develop a deeper understanding of themselves and make the necessary adjustments to improve their emotional intelligence. It also means being aware of how our actions affect those around us. Understanding and connecting with others on an emotional level is an important aspect of emotional intelligence, which is closely linked to being aware of our own emotions. Understanding and connecting with others' emotions becomes easier when people are in touch with their own emotions. Having this understanding helps improve communication, build stronger relationships, and navigate interpersonal challenges more effectively and sensitively. Having self-awareness is essential for being an effective leader and team player in the workplace. Leaders who have a strong sense of self-awareness are more capable of inspiring and motivating their teams. By accurately recognizing their own strengths and weaknesses, they can adjust their leadership approach accordingly. Additionally, they are more inclined to foster a work environment that is positive and inclusive, as they are sensitive to the needs and viewpoints of their team members. People who possess self-awareness tend to be more effective collaborators. They have the ability to manage their emotions, communicate clearly, and work together toward shared objectives with a sense of unity and purpose. Many people may find it tempting to avoid self-reflection or downplay the significance of their own emotions and behaviors. Nevertheless, the advantages of developing self-awareness are much greater than any discomfort. Through embracing the process of self-discovery and personal growth, people have the opportunity to unlock their full potential, cultivate genuine connections, and live more meaningful and satisfying lives. It's worth mentioning that self-awareness is a continuous journey rather than a final destination. As people go through life, their self-awareness naturally evolves. Through consistent self-reflection and personal growth, people can further enhance their self-awareness and effectively navigate through various challenges and opportunities. Having a continuous growth mindset is crucial for staying emotionally intelligent and resilient when dealing with life's ups and downs. Furthermore, cultivating self-awareness can contribute to the betterment of society at large. In addition to individual advantages, people who have a strong sense of emotional intelligence and self-awareness tend to exhibit prosocial behaviors, including empathy, compassion, and altruism. They are also more capable of navigating complex social and political issues, as they have the ability to comprehend and value diverse perspectives and strive for collaborative solutions. Creating a more understanding, inclusive, and harmonious world is possible by promoting self-awareness and emotional intelligence. One way to approach this is by making time for self-reflection, seeking guidance and support from mentors or coaches, and participating in activities that promote mindfulness and emotional well-being. By making self-awareness a priority in personal and professional development, people and organizations can cultivate a culture that values emotional intelligence and encourages ongoing growth and improvement. Developing a strong grasp of one's own emotions, thoughts, and behaviors allows people to gain valuable insights into their strengths, weaknesses, and triggers. This empowers them to navigate challenging emotional situations with more skill and resilience. By practicing mindfulness, meditation, journaling, seeking feedback, and adopting a growth mindset, people can consistently enhance their self-awareness and adjust to different challenges and opportunities. Through continuous self-reflection and personal growth, people can improve their emotional intelligence and help create a more empathetic, inclusive, and peaceful society. In the quest for a more emotionally intelligent world, self-awareness is an incredibly valuable tool for personal and collective growth. Its significance cannot be emphasized enough. Lesson 4. Build your concern and empathy towards others. Recognizing the uniqueness of each individual's experiences, emotions, and struggles is essential for fostering concern and empathy. Showing concern and empathy towards others is a way to recognize their humanity and the importance of their feelings. Understanding and recognizing each other forms the basis for creating genuine and trustworthy relationships. Through consistently showing concern and empathy, we establish a secure and encouraging atmosphere where others feel listened to, acknowledged, and looked after. Developing concern and empathy allows for stronger and more significant connections with others. Understanding and caring for others allows for genuine and open communication. Sharing thoughts, feelings, and experiences becomes easier when someone genuinely cares and shows empathy. It creates a safe and supportive environment. Being emotionally open can foster stronger connections, build trust, and enhance relationships in various aspects of life. Showing concern and empathy can be effective in resolving conflicts and fostering understanding during difficult situations. When faced with disagreements or differing viewpoints, it's common to react defensively, dismissively, or confrontationally. However, when we approach conflicts with care and understanding, we can foster a more positive and cooperative environment. Through attentive listening, recognizing emotions, and striving to comprehend others' needs, we can discover shared ground and collaborate on solutions that benefit everyone involved. This approach not only resolves conflicts effectively but also fosters stronger long-term relationships. Practicing active listening is all about fully focusing on the speaker and making an effort to understand their message and emotions. Understanding someone goes beyond just hearing their words. It means being aware of their nonverbal cues, like tone of voice, facial expressions, and body language, which can give us important clues about how they're feeling. By actively listening and trying to understand others' perspectives, we can develop a deeper and more nuanced grasp of their experiences. Recognizing and validating others' emotions is an important aspect of building concern and empathy. We should recognize and respect the validity of someone's emotions, even if we may not fully agree with their point of view or choices. Validating others' emotions helps create a sense of emotional safety and understanding, which is crucial for establishing trust and rapport. Validation can be expressed in a straightforward manner, such as acknowledging the frustration or recognizing the challenges someone is facing. Through offering a compassionate and accepting presence, we can assist others in feeling acknowledged, listened to, and nurtured. Being able to provide support and assistance when needed is an important aspect of empathy and concern. One way to support someone is by being there for them, offering support and assistance when they need it. By genuinely caring about others' well-being and providing support, we show that we value and care about them as people. Such behavior can greatly influence others, making them feel less isolated, more resilient, and better equipped to overcome obstacles. Developing concern and empathy necessitates consistent effort and introspection. We need to constantly question our own biases, assumptions, and judgments, and actively strive to understand and value different perspectives. Self-reflection can sometimes be uncomfortable because it involves facing our own limitations, privileges, or blind spots. Through this introspective work, we can enhance our ability to empathize and care, fostering more inclusive and understanding relationships. Regularly practicing perspective-taking exercises can be a helpful strategy for fostering concern and empathy. It requires us to put ourselves in someone else's shoes and think about their emotions, thoughts, and reactions. Understanding others' perspectives allows us to better empathize with their experiences and emotions, leading to more sensitive and compassionate responses. Practicing perspective-taking can be done in different ways. For example, you can read about diverse experiences from first-hand accounts, have conversations with people from different backgrounds, or try role-playing or simulation activities. Practicing compassion and kindness towards ourselves and others is a powerful tool for building concern and empathy. When we are kind and empathetic towards ourselves, we cultivate a greater ability to show the same kindness to others. It's important to acknowledge that every person, including ourselves, is fallible and imperfect, and that we all deserve compassion and assistance. Developing self-compassion allows us to become more understanding and forgiving towards others and handle challenges with resilience and grace. Leaders who show authentic care for their team members' well-being and strive to comprehend their viewpoints can foster a more positive and engaged work atmosphere. Leaders can establish trust, inspire loyalty, and create a sense of belonging within their team by demonstrating empathy and providing support. In customer-facing roles, it is important to have concern and empathy in order to understand and meet the needs of clients, build strong relationships, and provide exceptional service. Developing concern and empathy is a continuous journey that demands dedication and regular practice. One way to do this is by actively looking for opportunities to engage with others, attentively listening to their experiences, and providing assistance and empathy. You can get involved by participating in community service, volunteering, or joining social justice initiatives that work towards helping marginalized or disadvantaged groups. Through regularly exposing ourselves to a wide range of perspectives and experiences, we can broaden our capacity for empathy and cultivate a more inclusive and compassionate worldview. Recognizing the importance of building concern and empathy involves understanding that we shouldn't shoulder others' emotions or problems as our own. It's crucial to provide support and understanding, but it's also important to set boundaries and take care of yourself. It's important to understand our own limitations, establish boundaries, and reach out for help when necessary. By finding a middle ground between understanding others and taking care of ourselves, we can effectively participate in the important task of fostering empathy and compassion without feeling overwhelmed or emotionally drained. It's important to remember that concern and empathy can vary depending on the situation, and it's necessary to adapt our expressions of care and understanding accordingly. Take, for instance, empathy in a professional environment. It could mean attentively listening to a colleague's worries and providing them with practical assistance or advice. On the other hand, empathy in a personal relationship might entail offering emotional support and validation. We can customize our expressions of concern and empathy to suit the specific needs and circumstances of each situation, ensuring they are impactful and meaningful. Furthermore, fostering concern and empathy can greatly influence society at large. When people consistently show kindness and empathy towards others, they help create a more compassionate, inclusive, and fair world. Showing concern and empathy can play a crucial role in dismantling barriers of prejudice, discrimination, and inequality while promoting stronger social cohesion and cooperation. Through exemplifying empathy and care in our own lives and relationships, we have the power to inspire others to follow suit, resulting in a chain reaction of kindness and comprehension. In addition, it is crucial to have concern and empathy in order to effectively tackle the numerous social and global challenges we encounter in today's world. Understanding the experiences and perspectives of those most affected is crucial when it comes to tackling complex issues like poverty, social justice, and climate change. By fostering care and understanding, we can cultivate the awareness, drive, and teamwork required to strive for impactful and enduring solutions. By developing empathy and showing compassion, we can build stronger connections, resolve conflicts, and create a more inclusive society. By actively listening, putting ourselves in others' shoes, reflecting on our own actions, and showing compassion and kindness, we can consistently grow our ability to care and understand and have a positive influence on the people in our lives. In the quest for a more emotionally intelligent and socially responsible world, developing concern and empathy is a valuable tool for personal and collective growth. Lesson 5. Try to practice forgiveness. Developing emotional intelligence is a vital aspect of personal growth and building strong, healthy relationships. One of the key components of emotional intelligence is the ability to practice forgiveness. Forgiveness is the conscious decision to release feelings of resentment, anger, or vengeance toward someone who has wronged us and to instead embrace compassion, understanding, and peace. By cultivating the practice of forgiveness, people can foster greater emotional resilience, improve their relationships, and enhance their overall well-being. In this article, we will explore the importance of practicing forgiveness in developing emotional intelligence and provide practical strategies for incorporating this essential skill into our lives. At its core, forgiveness is about letting go of the negative emotions that can consume us when we have been hurt or wronged by others. These emotions, such as anger, bitterness, and resentment, can be incredibly powerful and can have a profound impact on our mental and emotional well-being. When we hold on to these negative feelings, we may find ourselves constantly replaying the hurtful event in our minds, dwelling on the injustice, and feeling trapped in a cycle of negativity. This can lead to increased stress, anxiety, and even physical health problems. However, when we practice forgiveness, we make a conscious choice to release these negative emotions and to instead focus on healing, growth, and moving forward. This doesn't mean that we forget or condone the hurtful behavior, but rather that we choose to let go of the emotional baggage associated with it. By doing so, we free ourselves from the burden of anger and resentment and create space for more positive emotions, such as compassion, understanding, and peace. When we have been hurt by someone close to us, such as a family member, friend, or partner, holding on to anger and resentment can create a significant barrier to intimacy and connection. By practicing forgiveness, we open the door to rebuilding trust, communication, and understanding. This doesn't necessarily mean that the relationship will be restored to its previous state, but it does create the possibility for healing and growth. Forgiveness is also an essential component of self-compassion and personal growth. When we have been hurt by others, it can be easy to internalize that pain and to believe that we are somehow unworthy or undeserving of love and respect. By practicing forgiveness towards ourselves, we can begin to release these negative beliefs and to instead embrace a more compassionate and accepting view of ourselves. This self-forgiveness can be particularly important when we have made mistakes or have engaged in behavior that we regret. Practicing forgiveness requires a willingness to engage in self-reflection and to take responsibility for our own emotions and reactions. It involves acknowledging the pain and hurt that we have experienced while also recognizing that holding on to anger and resentment will only prolong our suffering. This process of self-reflection can be challenging, as it may require us to confront difficult emotions and memories. However, by engaging in this introspective work, we can develop a deeper understanding of ourselves and our experiences and cultivate greater emotional resilience. This involves actively seeking to understand the other person's perspective and motivations, even if we don't agree with their actions. By putting ourselves in their shoes, we can develop a more nuanced and compassionate view of the situation and may even find that there were factors or circumstances that contributed to the hurtful behavior. This doesn't excuse the behavior, but it can help to humanize the other person and to create a more balanced and understanding perspective. Another powerful tool for practicing forgiveness is to focus on the present moment and the future rather than dwelling on the past. While it is important to acknowledge and process the hurt that we have experienced, constantly replaying the painful event in our minds can keep us stuck in a cycle of negativity. By instead focusing on the present moment and the opportunities for growth and healing that lie ahead, we can begin to move forward and to create a more positive and fulfilling future. Forgiveness is not always easy, and it is important to recognize that it is a process that may take time. Depending on the severity of the hurt or betrayal, it may take weeks, months, or even years to fully forgive and let go of the negative emotions associated with the event. It is important to be patient and compassionate with ourselves during this process and to seek support from trusted friends, family members, or mental health professionals if needed. It is also important to recognize that forgiveness does not mean forgetting or condoning the hurtful behavior. Forgiveness is about releasing the negative emotions associated with the event, but it does not necessarily mean that we continue to have a relationship with the person who caused us harm. In some cases, it may be necessary to set boundaries or to limit contact with the person in order to protect our own well-being and emotional health. In addition to the personal benefits of practicing forgiveness, this skill can also have a positive impact on our professional and social lives. In the workplace, being able to forgive and move past conflicts or misunderstandings can help to foster a more positive and collaborative work environment. In our social lives, practicing forgiveness can help to strengthen our relationships and create a more supportive and understanding network of friends and family. Forgiveness is also an essential component of leadership and social responsibility. When we are in positions of power or influence, it is important to model forgiveness and compassion and to create a culture of understanding and growth. By practicing forgiveness in our own lives, we can inspire others to do the same and contribute to a more compassionate and resilient society. In cases of severe abuse, violence, or trauma, it may not be safe or healthy to forgive the perpetrator, and it may be necessary to seek professional help and support in order to heal and move forward. In these cases, it is important to prioritize our own safety and well-being and to focus on developing healthy coping strategies and support systems. Cultivating the practice of forgiveness is an ongoing process that requires intention, self-reflection, and compassion. It involves developing a deeper understanding of our own emotions and experiences, as well as a willingness to extend empathy and understanding towards others. By regularly engaging in practices such as perspective-taking, mindfulness, and self-compassion, we can strengthen our capacity for forgiveness and create a more positive and resilient mindset. This involves focusing on feelings of love, compassion, and forgiveness towards ourselves and others, and can help to shift our mindset from one of anger and resentment to one of understanding and peace. By regularly engaging in this practice, we can train our minds to default to a more forgiving and compassionate stance, even in the face of challenges or conflicts. Another helpful strategy is to practice gratitude and focus on the positive aspects of our lives. When we have been hurt by others, it can be easy to become consumed by negative emotions and to lose sight of the many blessings and opportunities that we have. By actively practicing gratitude and focusing on the positive, we can create a more balanced and resilient perspective and may find it easier to extend forgiveness and understanding towards others. It is also important to surround ourselves with supportive and positive influences and to seek out resources and guidance when needed. This may involve joining a support group, seeking therapy or counseling, or reading books or articles on forgiveness and emotional intelligence. By actively seeking out support and guidance, we can gain new insights and strategies for practicing forgiveness and can feel less alone in our journey towards greater emotional resilience. Ultimately, the practice of forgiveness is a deeply personal and individual process, and what works for one person may not work for another. It is important to approach forgiveness with patience, self-compassion, and a willingness to experiment with different strategies and techniques. By committing to the practice of forgiveness and by focusing on our own personal growth and development, we can cultivate greater emotional intelligence, strengthen our relationships, and create a more positive and fulfilling life. By releasing feelings of anger, resentment, and vengeance, and instead embracing compassion, understanding, and peace, we can foster greater emotional well-being, improve our relationships, and contribute to a more positive and supportive society. Through self-reflection, perspective-taking, and a commitment to personal growth and healing, we can strengthen our capacity for forgiveness and create a more fulfilling and meaningful life. While forgiveness is not always easy or appropriate in every situation, by approaching this practice with patience, self-compassion, and a willingness to learn and grow, we can cultivate greater emotional intelligence and resilience and make a positive impact on the world around us. Lesson 6. Heal from your past trauma and hurts. One of the biggest hurdles on this journey is finding ways to heal from past traumas and hurts. There are various forms of trauma, ranging from childhood abuse or neglect to adult experiences of violence, loss, or betrayal. These experiences can have a profound effect on our emotional well-being, mental health, and relationships if we don't address them. Nevertheless, through the process of healing from previous trauma and pain, we can develop stronger emotional resilience, enhance our relationships, and live a more genuine and empowered life. Let's dive into the significance of healing from past trauma in cultivating emotional intelligence and discover practical strategies for starting this transformative process. During a traumatic event, our brain and body enter survival mode, triggering the release of stress hormones and activating the fight, flight, or freeze response. This response can be crucial in critical situations, but if the stress and trauma are not effectively addressed, it can result in lasting mental health difficulties like anxiety, depression, and post-traumatic stress disorder. After going through a traumatic experience, our brain develops a tendency to constantly search for possible dangers, even in situations that are actually secure. This can result in a long-term state of stress and anxiety, which can make it challenging to unwind, form connections with others, and find happiness and satisfaction. When we have gone through abuse, neglect, or other types of relational trauma, it can be difficult to trust others and feel safe and secure in relationships. We might face challenges when it comes to being close, expressing ourselves, and establishing healthy boundaries, resulting in recurring conflicts, detachment, and even re-experiencing past traumas. Healing from trauma involves being patient with yourself, showing self-compassion, and seeking support. Understanding the impact of trauma on our lives and acknowledging our valid responses to it is an important step in this journey. This step can be quite difficult, as it may require facing difficult memories and emotions that we have tried to avoid or suppress. Experiencing trauma can often lead to feelings of being overwhelmed, lacking control, and feeling disconnected from our bodies. Practicing grounding techniques, deep breathing, and mindfulness helps us feel more secure and stable in our bodies and minds. This can assist us in feeling more grounded, focused, and better equipped to handle challenging emotions and situations. Therapy and counseling are highly beneficial in the healing process. A skilled therapist can create a comfortable and encouraging environment to help people navigate through difficult experiences, develop effective coping mechanisms, and address deep-seated emotions and beliefs that may be hindering personal growth. Choosing a therapist who specializes in trauma-informed care and with whom you feel at ease and secure is crucial. Establishing a strong therapeutic bond can have a profound impact on our healing and personal development. It enables us to have positive emotional experiences and develop healthier ways of relating to ourselves and those around us. Besides therapy, there are numerous other practices and strategies that can aid in the healing process. One example is self-care, which entails purposefully taking actions to nurture and support our physical, emotional, and spiritual well-being. Practices like exercise, healthy eating, sufficient sleep, and enjoyable activities can be included. For people who have gone through relational trauma, it can be especially difficult because we may have developed a habit of putting others' needs before our own. By understanding how to express our needs and boundaries, we can cultivate a stronger sense of security, independence, and self-esteem. Mindfulness and meditation are effective tools for healing from trauma. Through the practice of observing our thoughts and emotions without judgment, we can cultivate a deeper understanding of ourselves and improve our ability to manage our emotions. Practicing mindfulness can keep us focused on the present moment instead of getting overwhelmed by past memories or future worries. Building a supportive community and network of relationships is crucial for healing from trauma. Experiencing trauma can be a deeply isolating experience, leaving us feeling alone, ashamed, and disconnected from those around us. Nevertheless, by seeking support from close friends, family members, or support groups, we can start to overcome the feeling of being alone and foster a sense of belonging and connection. We should carefully choose who we confide in and prioritize relationships that provide a sense of safety, support, and lack of judgment. One way to navigate this is by establishing clear boundaries with people who cannot meet our support needs. Additionally, we can explore new relationships and communities that share our values and objectives. Recovering from trauma can be a complex journey with ups and downs and moments that may bring up past pain. We should remember to be patient and kind to ourselves, understanding that healing is a continuous process that takes time. Healing from trauma can be a truly transformative experience, allowing for personal growth and positive change. Through confronting our most profound fears and wounds, we can cultivate a stronger sense of resilience, self-awareness, and empowerment. There is a possibility of uncovering hidden strengths, passions, and purpose that were previously unknown to us. Recovering from trauma can also foster a deeper understanding and empathy towards others who have gone through similar challenges. Through the act of sharing our stories and offering support to others on their healing journeys, we have the power to dismantle the stigma and isolation that frequently accompany trauma and mental health struggles. Instead, it's about incorporating our experiences into our sense of self so that we can move forward with more wisdom, resilience, and purpose. We may need to acknowledge and process our losses, honor our resilience and inner power, and discover valuable lessons and personal development within our most challenging moments. Recovering from trauma is a unique journey for each individual, as what may be effective for one person might not be for another. We should always rely on our intuition and find the resources and support that feel most resonant and helpful for us. Exploring various therapies, practices, or communities can help us discover what resonates with us and makes us feel empowered. It's all about embracing and accepting ourselves, even when we're faced with challenges and hardships. Through the process of healing, we can start building a life that is true to ourselves, brings us joy, and reflects our core beliefs and goals. By recognizing the effects of trauma, reaching out for help and resources, and practicing self-care, mindfulness, and community building, we can start turning our pain into wisdom, strength, and purpose. Although the process of healing can be challenging, it is a brave and life-changing journey. Through the process of healing, we have the opportunity to enhance our own lives and make a positive impact on creating a more compassionate and trauma-informed world. May we all gather the strength and encouragement to embark on this journey and build a life filled with more completeness, strength, and happiness. Lesson 7. Be approachable and sociable to other people. Being approachable and sociable is a crucial aspect of emotional intelligence. Being approachable and sociable involves creating an atmosphere of openness and friendliness where others feel comfortable and willing to engage with you. By developing these qualities, people can foster stronger relationships, enhance their communication skills, and create a more positive and inclusive environment. This article will discuss the significance of being friendly and outgoing in building emotional intelligence and offer practical tips for improving these crucial abilities. Creating a friendly and inviting atmosphere is key to encouraging others to engage with you. Being approachable creates a comfortable atmosphere where people feel more comfortable initiating conversations, opening up, and seeking guidance or support. This is because people who are approachable often have a friendly and welcoming attitude, a sincere curiosity about others, and a non-judgmental demeanor that makes people feel comfortable. Building strong and positive relationships with others is a major advantage of being approachable and sociable. Being approachable and genuinely interested in others can foster trust and encourage people to confide in you. This can result in stronger and more significant connections, whether in personal or professional environments. Creating a welcoming atmosphere in the workplace encourages colleagues to freely exchange ideas, seek assistance, and collaborate effectively towards shared objectives. Interacting with others is not only beneficial for personal development, but it also offers valuable learning experiences. Interacting with people from diverse backgrounds and perspectives can broaden your knowledge, challenge your assumptions, and provide fresh insights into various ways of thinking and living. Experiencing diversity can broaden your perspective and foster empathy, enabling you to form meaningful connections and handle challenging social scenarios. Effective communication involves various forms of expression, including attentive listening, maintaining eye contact, and using body language. By actively listening and genuinely caring about what others have to say, you can establish trust and connection with them. Likewise, when you make eye contact and use open and friendly body language, like smiling and nodding, it shows others that you're actively involved and interested in the conversation. Being approachable and sociable involves being inclusive and non-judgmental towards others. It's important to actively connect with people from diverse backgrounds and treat everyone with fairness and compassion, regardless of their differences in upbringing, values, or societal position. Creating a safe and welcoming space for others to express themselves is crucial for building strong and positive relationships and fostering a sense of belonging and community. Being genuine and staying true to yourself is crucial when engaging with others. It's important to strike a balance between being approachable and staying true to yourself and your beliefs. When you're genuine and authentic in your interactions, others can sense that you're being true to yourself. This helps you build trust and credibility without trying to please or impress them. Practicing active listening can help you become more approachable and sociable. Effective listening requires complete focus on the speaker, comprehending their message, and providing suitable responses. It's important to fully focus on the speaker, avoid any distractions, and demonstrate your interest through both verbal and nonverbal cues, like nodding, smiling, and maintaining eye contact. Practicing active listening allows you to show others that you appreciate their thoughts and opinions, fostering trust and promoting ongoing communication. One way to effectively connect with others is by using basic gestures, like smiling, maintaining eye contact, and giving a warm greeting when meeting someone for the first time. Additionally, one can take the initiative to initiate conversations, inquire about others' lives and experiences, and demonstrate genuine interest. By taking the initiative in your social interactions, you can open doors for connection and expand your circle of positive relationships. When you're feeling stressed, anxious, or overwhelmed, it can be difficult to fully participate and connect in social situations. During these times, it's beneficial to pause, prioritize self-care, and manage your emotions before interacting with others. By prioritizing your emotional well-being, you can present yourself in a way that is more positive and approachable, leading to better interactions with others. It's important to develop empathy in order to be approachable and sociable. Understanding empathy means being able to grasp and relate to someone else's emotions, to imagine yourself in their position, and to view the world through their eyes. Developing empathy allows for stronger connections and deeper understanding with others, leading to increased trust and more meaningful relationships. Understanding and considering the emotions and needs of others can be beneficial in handling challenging conversations and conflicts with more skill and sensitivity. Being open to feedback and having a willingness to learn and grow are important qualities for being approachable and sociable. We all have room for growth when it comes to our social skills and emotional intelligence, as nobody is perfect. By remaining open to feedback and actively seeking opportunities for personal growth, you can consistently enhance your capacity to connect with others and cultivate positive relationships. You can consider exploring resources like books, workshops, or coaching to enhance your skills and strategies for becoming more approachable and sociable. It's important to understand that being friendly and outgoing doesn't mean you have to be constantly available to everyone. Setting healthy boundaries and prioritizing your own self-care and well-being is crucial while still being open and engaging with others. It may require declining social invitations or requests that don't align with your values or goals, or making sure to take time for yourself to recharge and refocus when necessary. Being approachable and sociable not only benefits you personally, but also has a positive impact on the communities and organizations you are part of. Creating a culture of openness, inclusivity, and positive communication can contribute to a more collaborative, productive, and enjoyable environment for all. Greater creativity, innovation, and success can be achieved in both personal and professional pursuits. Building a network of positive relationships is crucial for personal and professional growth, as well as creating a more inclusive and compassionate world. Being open, friendly, and engaging can help you achieve this. Developing these qualities may require consistent effort and practice, but the rewards are significant. They can lead to a more fulfilling and meaningful life for both yourself and those around you. Developing certain qualities can help you create a welcoming and engaging presence that attracts others and fosters a sense of connection and belonging. These qualities include active listening, inclusivity, authenticity, empathy, and openness to feedback and growth. Stepping out of your comfort zone and being more sociable can have significant benefits. It can lead to a more fulfilling life and contribute to a more compassionate and inclusive world. By making a commitment to continuously grow and develop in this area, you can consistently improve your ability to connect with others and make positive changes in your life and the lives of those around you. Lesson 8. Positive attitude makes positive outcomes. Having a positive attitude can greatly contribute to personal growth and success, especially when it comes to emotional intelligence. By adopting a positive mindset, we can invite more positive results into our lives and improve our emotional intelligence, enabling us to handle and communicate our feelings in a beneficial manner. Positivity has the power to completely transform our relationships, help us achieve our goals, and lead lives that are truly fulfilling. This article delves into the significant influence of a positive attitude on our results and emotional intelligence. It also offers practical techniques for cultivating and sustaining a positive mindset in various areas of life. Fundamentally, adopting a positive attitude is a decision. Choosing to emphasize the positive, recognizing the possibilities in every circumstance, and facing life with a hopeful and optimistic attitude is a deliberate choice. It's completely normal to go through tough times and feel down, but having a positive mindset helps us see these challenges as chances to develop and gain knowledge. By adopting a positive perspective, we can redirect our energy and focus towards finding solutions instead of getting caught up in problems. This change in perspective is an important aspect of emotional intelligence, as it allows us to effectively handle our emotions and face challenges with resilience and adaptability. A positive attitude has a profound effect on our emotional well-being. By directing our attention towards the positive aspects of life, we can enhance our levels of happiness, contentment, and inner peace. We have a greater ability to handle stress and overcome challenges, recovering from setbacks with efficiency and speed. Having a positive attitude can also contribute to reducing feelings of anxiety and depression. It allows us to avoid getting trapped in negative thought patterns and self-doubt. Developing a positive outlook helps us build emotional resilience, an important aspect of emotional intelligence. Having a positive attitude not only affects our emotional well-being, but also has a significant impact on our relationships. Building strong and supportive connections with others is often a result of approaching them with positivity and kindness. This fosters trust and mutual respect. People are naturally attracted to those who radiate positivity and optimism, as they bring a sense of brightness and happiness to every interaction. Acquiring a positive attitude is a skill that can be developed and nurtured over time. Practicing gratitude is a highly effective approach to achieve this. Regularly reflecting on the things we appreciate helps us cultivate a positive mindset. Practicing gratitude can greatly boost emotional intelligence by allowing us to better appreciate the positive aspects of our lives, even when things get tough. Positive self-talk is another effective tool for developing a positive attitude. Our internal dialogue greatly influences our thoughts, emotions, and behaviors. Using positive and affirming language when we speak to ourselves can help change our mindset, increase our confidence, and build resilience. Practicing positive self-talk is an important part of emotional intelligence. It helps us control our inner thoughts and stay positive, even when things get tough. Surrounding ourselves with positive influences is an important strategy for developing and maintaining a positive attitude. One way to make this easier is by surrounding ourselves with positive and like-minded people, such as friends, family members, or colleagues. Additionally, we can benefit from consuming uplifting media, such as motivational books, podcasts, or videos that encourage personal growth and inspire us to reach our full potential. Creating a positive environment around us fosters emotional growth and well-being. By incorporating mindfulness and embracing the present moment, we can develop a positive mindset and improve our emotional intelligence. Being fully present and engaged in the moment helps us avoid getting caught up in worries about the future or regrets about the past. By directing our attention to the present moment, we can discover happiness and gratitude in the little pleasures of life, like a breathtaking sunset, a comforting cup of coffee, or a meaningful chat with someone dear to us. Practicing mindfulness can help us become more aware of and better regulate our emotions, which are important aspects of emotional intelligence. Developing a growth mindset is a highly effective strategy for fostering a positive attitude and improving emotional intelligence. Having a growth mindset means believing that with effort, commitment, and education, we can develop our abilities and intelligence. When we face challenges and setbacks with a mindset focused on growth, we view them as chances to learn and get better rather than as failures or obstacles. Embracing a growth mindset helps us build resilience, adaptability, and motivation to pursue our goals and dreams. It also fosters a positive and optimistic outlook on life. Instead, it's about making the conscious decision to stay positive, even when things get tough. We can start by recognizing and accepting our negative emotions while also actively looking for the positive aspects of a situation. By adopting a practical and realistic mindset that recognizes both the positive and negative aspects of life, we can cultivate a balanced perspective and inner strength to navigate life's challenges. This approach also helps us improve our emotional intelligence. Developing a positive attitude also involves being open to releasing negative habits and thought patterns that are no longer beneficial. One approach is to identify and challenge any negative beliefs that may be holding you back, such as thoughts of inadequacy or fear of failure. By replacing these limiting beliefs with more positive and empowering ones, you can make significant progress. It might also include the process of forgiving ourselves and others, letting go of grudges and resentments that hold us back and hinder our ability to embrace a positive perspective. When we choose to release negativity and embrace positivity, we open ourselves up to greater emotional growth and well-being. Developing a positive attitude and enhancing emotional intelligence involves taking responsibility for our own happiness and well-being. Our mood and outlook can be influenced by external circumstances and events, but we always have the ability to control how we respond to these challenges. By embracing personal responsibility for our thoughts, feelings, and actions, we can develop a sense of empowerment and take control of our lives rather than feeling helpless in the face of circumstances. Understanding our personal responsibility is crucial for developing emotional intelligence. It helps us effectively handle our emotions and make positive decisions when faced with challenges. It's important to take care of ourselves and prioritize our well-being in order to maintain a positive attitude and improve our emotional intelligence. By prioritizing our well-being with healthy habits like exercise, nutritious eating, enough sleep, and stress management techniques, we can better handle the challenges and demands of everyday life with a positive mindset. When we prioritize self-care, we communicate a strong message about our self-worth and our dedication to living fulfilling lives. It takes consistent effort, practice, and dedication to maintain a positive mindset when dealing with life's obstacles and uncertainties. By incorporating positive influences, expressing gratitude, and being present, adopting a mindset of growth, releasing negative habits and beliefs, taking ownership of our happiness, and making self-care a priority, we can foster a positive attitude that has a profound impact on our lives and the lives of others. A positive attitude has a significant impact on our outcomes and emotional intelligence, which is crucial to understand. When we have a positive mindset, we tend to attract more positive people, experiences, and opportunities into our lives. We are more inclined to take risks, pursue our passions, and achieve our goals because we have confidence in ourselves and our ability to succeed. We have developed a strong ability to bounce back from setbacks and challenges, viewing them as temporary obstacles that we can overcome rather than permanent failures. Developing a positive attitude helps us enhance our emotional intelligence, making it easier to navigate life's complexities with grace. Having a positive attitude not only benefits us personally but also has a positive impact on the world around us. By approaching the world with a positive and compassionate attitude, we can encourage others to follow suit. We foster an environment that promotes positivity and potential, where people are motivated to think ambitiously, make moves, and provide mutual assistance in the pursuit of their dreams and ambitions, contributing to a fair, caring, and flourishing society. While improving our own emotional intelligence and well-being is within our reach, it involves recognizing and appreciating the positive aspects of ourselves, others, and the world, even when faced with difficulties and obstacles. When we adopt a positive mindset and enhance our emotional intelligence, we create a pathway to a wide range of opportunities and experiences. This can lead to a more fulfilling and joyful life. Although it may require some effort, the benefits of maintaining a positive attitude and improving emotional intelligence are invaluable. By doing so, we can cultivate a life filled with purpose, significance, and happiness for both ourselves and those around us. By emphasizing the positive, practicing gratitude and mindfulness, adopting a growth mindset, shedding negative habits and beliefs, taking charge of our own happiness, prioritizing self-care, and spreading positivity, we can build a life filled with purpose, meaning, and happiness. Developing a positive attitude and enhancing emotional intelligence requires consistent effort and dedication. The benefits are invaluable, as they bring success, happiness, and fulfillment into our lives and inspire others to do the same. Let's all work on developing a positive attitude and improving our emotional intelligence. By doing this, we can create a world that is filled with more possibilities, compassion, and joy for everyone. Lesson 9. Be open-minded and listen to constructive criticism. Being receptive to different perspectives and being willing to accept feedback are important aspects of emotional intelligence. Having an open mind involves being willing to consider and accept new ideas, perspectives, and feedback, even if they don't align with our own. Being open to constructive criticism means being receptive to feedback that aims to assist us in our growth and development, rather than responding defensively or dismissively. By developing these qualities, people can enhance their self-awareness, foster better relationships, and attain greater success in their personal and professional pursuits. This article delves into the significance of having an open mind and being receptive to constructive feedback in cultivating emotional intelligence. It also offers practical techniques for adopting these crucial abilities. This mindset allows for continuous learning, personal development, and the emergence of new ideas. We have a greater chance of noticing opportunities and possibilities that we might have missed, and we are better prepared to handle difficult challenges and come up with innovative solutions. By being receptive to diverse viewpoints, we foster an environment that is inclusive and inviting to others. We have a greater chance of connecting with people from diverse backgrounds, cultures, and experiences and gaining valuable insights and knowledge from them. Through embracing diversity and being receptive to fresh perspectives, we can broaden our comprehension of the world and cultivate a more empathetic and compassionate mindset towards others. Having an open mind involves being willing to question our own assumptions and biases. Our perceptions and behaviors are influenced by our deeply ingrained beliefs and attitudes, sometimes without our conscious awareness. Biases can hinder our objectivity and influence our judgments or decisions, potentially leading to uninformed or unfair outcomes. By actively seeking out different perspectives and questioning our own assumptions, we can gain a deeper and more precise understanding of the world around us. Being receptive to constructive criticism is a crucial aspect of cultivating an open mind and nurturing emotional intelligence. Constructive criticism is feedback aimed at helping us improve and grow rather than being intended to tear us down or belittle us. The suggestions provided are clear and practical, making it easier for us to improve rather than receiving vague or general comments. Being receptive to constructive criticism shows our dedication to personal development and our openness to learning from others. However, receiving constructive criticism can sometimes be challenging. Hearing feedback that challenges our own perceptions or highlights areas for improvement can be uncomfortable or even painful. It's common for us to instinctively become defensive, disregard the feedback as unimportant or unjust, or point fingers at others for our own shortcomings. These reactions may be relatable, but they do not contribute to personal growth and development. In order to effectively listen to constructive criticism, it is crucial to approach feedback with a mindset focused on growth. Having a growth mindset means believing that with effort, learning, and perseverance, we can develop and improve our abilities and skills. Having a growth mindset allows us to view constructive criticism as a chance for personal development rather than as a negative judgment or setback. We are inclined to actively seek feedback and utilize it to enhance our personal growth and advancement. Practicing active listening is crucial when receiving constructive criticism. When practicing active listening, it's important to give our full attention to the person providing feedback. We should avoid interrupting or getting caught up in our own thoughts about how to respond. We can ensure a clear understanding of the feedback by asking clarifying questions and confirming our understanding by reflecting back what we have heard. Engaging in active listening shows respect for the person providing feedback and a sincere interest in learning and improving from their point of view. It can be beneficial to identify patterns or themes in the feedback we receive when listening to constructive criticism. If we observe that several people are providing us with similar feedback, it could indicate a particular area that requires our attention for improvement. Through analyzing the feedback we receive, we can create a focused and efficient plan for personal growth and development. It's worth noting that not all criticism holds constructive or valuable insights. Feedback can sometimes be influenced by personal biases, misunderstandings, or ulterior motives. We should rely on our own judgment and discernment when evaluating feedback, and if needed, we can seek out different perspectives or more information. It's important for us to establish clear boundaries when it comes to unhelpful or unproductive feedback. We should also make sure to effectively communicate our own needs and expectations in a respectful manner. Mastering the art of being receptive to different perspectives and accepting helpful feedback is a continuous journey that demands dedication and introspection. It requires developing a humble attitude and being open to recognizing our own limitations and areas where we can improve. It also requires cultivating resilience and self-compassion, understanding that personal growth and development are ongoing processes. Seeking feedback from others is a valuable method for cultivating open-mindedness and embracing constructive criticism. Seeking input from colleagues, mentors, or trusted friends and family members may be helpful in this process. Additionally, it could include taking part in organized feedback processes, like performance reviews or 360-degree evaluations. By actively seeking feedback, we show our dedication to personal growth and openness to learning from others. Another useful approach is to engage in self-reflection and cultivate self-awareness. Through regular self-reflection, we can gain a better understanding of our own strengths and areas for improvement. We can also enhance our awareness of our own emotional responses to feedback and criticism and establish techniques for effectively handling those responses in a positive and constructive manner. It's crucial to build a network of supportive people who can offer helpful feedback and assist in our personal growth and development. We can consider reaching out to mentors or coaches who can offer valuable guidance and perspective. Another option is to join professional or personal development groups where we can connect with like-minded people who share our goals and values. Surrounding ourselves with people who support and encourage our personal and professional growth can help create a positive environment for development. Having an open mind and being receptive to constructive feedback are crucial skills for successful collaboration, innovation, and leadership in the workplace. When team members are open to listening and considering various perspectives and ideas, they tend to come up with innovative solutions and make improved decisions. Leaders who are receptive to feedback and eager to learn from others are more likely to cultivate trust and respect among their team members and to promote a culture of ongoing learning and growth. Being receptive to constructive criticism and having an open mind can greatly benefit our relationships and overall well-being in our personal lives. By being open to feedback from our loved ones, we show our dedication to personal growth and our eagerness to deepen our relationships with others. We are also more inclined to develop a sense of empathy and understanding for others' perspectives and experiences, which can result in deeper and more meaningful relationships. In order to achieve success in all areas of life, it is crucial to be open-minded and receptive to constructive criticism. These skills are vital for developing emotional intelligence. Developing a growth mindset, actively listening, seeking feedback, and surrounding ourselves with supportive people can help us become more self-aware, resilient, and adaptable in order to overcome challenges and achieve our goals. Although receiving feedback that challenges our perception or points out areas for improvement can be difficult, the advantages of doing so are invaluable. To sum up, having an open mind and being receptive to constructive feedback are crucial for developing emotional intelligence and attaining success in both personal and professional aspects of life. By adopting a mindset of continuous learning and embracing feedback from others, we can broaden our understanding of ourselves and the world. We can foster stronger, diverse relationships, come up with creative solutions to challenging problems, and cultivate the resilience and adaptability required to succeed in a constantly evolving world. The process of personal growth and development is continuous, and having an open and receptive mindset brings countless rewards, benefiting not only ourselves but also those around us. Final lesson: emotional intelligence. As you progress on your personal journey of emotional intelligence, keep in mind that the skills and strategies discussed in this book are not a final destination, but rather an ongoing process of learning and growth. Practicing self-awareness, empathy, and effective communication skills in real-world situations is something we can do every day. By making a conscious effort to grow and reflect on yourself, and by surrounding yourself with caring and understanding people, you can keep discovering your true potential and build a more meaningful and fulfilling life. Finally, I urge you to recognize the importance of emotional intelligence and prioritize its growth in both your personal and professional life. If you want to enhance your relationships, excel in your career, or lead a more genuine and satisfying life, the techniques and approaches presented in this book can assist you in reaching your objectives and unleashing your true capabilities. May you keep progressing, acquiring knowledge, and flourishing on this path of emotional intelligence, and may your own display of compassion, resilience, and empathy serve as an inspiration for others to do the same.